Blue Devils, to another exciting episode of Good Morning Marietta. I'm your host, Layla Simmons, and today is Monday, October 19th, and we have an exciting show for you. So let's kick it off with a new edition of Zooming with Sanaya. Let's see what she has in store for us today.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Zooming with Sanaya. I'm your host, Sanaya Arrington, and this week's interviewee, we have Jade Landry. Jade, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks so much for asking. Jade, I hear that you're actually in Marietta High School's art division. What would you say your art style is?
I would say it's a bit of semi-realism with maybe a little bit of a cartoon-esque-ish style to it. I don't really rely on realism. I feel like there's not enough freedom and expression in that because you're solely making it as the same as a regular photo. So I like to just have fun with my style, and it flip-flops, and that's okay.
And what would you say has actually been your biggest art-related achievement?
I think my biggest art-related achievement would have to be when I won first place for one of my Hispanic heritage pieces. I put a lot of time and effort into it to the point where it took me a little over a month and I was starting to fall behind a bit in my painting class, but I don't regret it. I am proud of my piece.
Well, that sounds like it was a really, really good piece. It sounds like you worked very hard on it. Do you feel like a lot of today's events going on in the world influence your art as well?
So with everything going on with, Black Lives Matter movement, and then with politics going on, I've been trying to use my art as a way to voice my opinion. I feel like if you have the talent to speak up about what you believe in, I feel like you should utilize it for people who, aren't as brave to voice their opinion.
I feel like art is a really awesome medium for you to be able to express your opinions and, fight for your beliefs, and then also encourage others who may not be as outspoken to do the same. I feel like that's a really powerful message. Do you have any plans for after high school?
Ooh, big question. I do have some ideas, but they're not completely set in stone. I do plan on going to school. I just don't want to jump right ahead into it.
So, Jade, you're, of course, a senior, as we previously just mentioned, and I wanted to ask you for our last question today, if you have any advice at all to give for our freshmen or just our underclassmen in general, what would you say?
Ask questions if you are confused. Talk to your counselors about classes that you need to take in order to get all your credits. You're gonna run into some obstacles, but just try your best.
Well, Jade, thank you so much for meeting with me today, and it's been really awesome, hearing about your art and your plans for the future, and also getting some much needed advice. So thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Sanaya. Now let's head into this week's edition of Ballroom News.
Hey, Blue Devils. Good morning. Ballroom News here. Doing a little fireside chat today as we get prepared for Project 241. For those of you that are coming back to school on November 9th, Monday, November 9th, it'll be 241 days since you have been on campus from March 13th to November 9th. That being the case, here's what we're going to do to get you prepared. All right, Chapter 1 of Project 241. A ton has changed at Marietta High School in the 241 days y'all have been at home. Between the reconstruction and remodeling and renovation of our labs, building of an orchestra classroom, there's a ton of differences, so it is not the same Marietta High School you left on March 13th of 2020. One of the other things that's very special, different, and better about Marietta High School is each of you, whether you're in person or virtual or some combination of the two, will have your own district-issued Chromebook. So what does that mean, and what does that change? What that means is, similar to getting a textbook that's issued to you or a uniform that's issued to you from the district or from the school, that is going to be your responsibility. The other thing that's unique about getting a Chromebook is the use of your phone will not be necessary, with the exception of special occasions. Whether you're in Mr. Dempsey's class and you're taking video, other classes will want you to use it as an additional tool, but it will not be a mainstay. Before, we had one-to-one Chromebooks for every student. So every single student will have their own Chromebook. That's important to know because the use of your cell phone will change dramatically from educational to social. So here's what is the same. You have the ability to use your cell phone for texting purposes only, before school, during lunch, during transitions, and after school. You've never been able to actually talk on the phone. This is school, not a food court. So you need to make sure you're respecting that. The other thing is you can keep the phone in your backpack or on your person, or every teacher in every classroom at Marietta High School has a holder for you to put your cell phone in during the course of the day if you know it's an instruction. So that is an option for you. So your options again are you put your cell phone on your person, off and away in your book bag, or you turn it off, drop it in to the calculator pouch that every single teacher has, and then you take it out when you go to class. It is absolutely important, very, very important, that for the 20 days you're in school, you are absolutely focused on the things that you need to get done. That's right, 20 days from November 9th to the end of the semester in December that you are focusing on the things that you need to focus on. All right, let's review. 241 days since you've been in school. Return date option is November 9th. You're gonna go for 20 days through the end of the semester. Also, there will not be an exam schedule change in December, which typically you would go through. We are gonna run the same schedule from November 9th all the way through the end of the semester. The only time you guys will be out of school is for Thanksgiving break in November as well. So 20 days. Don't forget, everyone is going to get a Chromebook. If you have one already, awesome. Make sure you bring it when you come back to school if that's what you choose. If you did not get one, we will give you one to use at school, which will be now yours, our gift to you. We're really trying to get a balance between accessing information and also balancing the use of cell phones that could be very, very distractive in class. Again, we are there to focus and get you guys ready to learn, earn, and serve when you graduate from Marietta High School. So this is Mr. Ball signing out Ballroom News, Project 241, Chapter 1. Thank you, Blue Devils.
Now let's head into this week's announcements with a special announcement from one of our local government officials.
Hello, I am Judge Angela Brown, and I have been elected to the Cobb County Superior Court. This is an historic event for both Cobb County and Black history, as I will be one of the first African-American judges ever elected in this county. And I would love to share this historic event with you, my community. So I'm combining my love of justice and my love of the arts and announcing the first annual Judge Angela Brown Art Competition, celebrating a moment in Black history. This is for all students in Marietta City Schools from kindergarten through 12th, and it will allow you to express yourself. What does justice look like for you? What's a significant moment in Black history that's impacted you? I hope to see you, as the winners will not only get a cash prize, but join with me in celebrating my swearing in on December 18th, 2020. Good luck. I hope to see you soon.
There's going to be an auction this year. It's going to be held on December 3rd for the HOPE program. Everyone can participate. All you have to do is turn in some sort of artwork to Samira Butts by Thanksgiving. This is a great opportunity if you want to show off that artwork.
Are you interested in architecture, construction, or engineering? Then you should check out Career Connect's STEM and Skilled Trades virtual conference on Friday, October 23rd. It's from 9 to 11:30. If this interests you, please click the QR code down below.
Want to get involved in government? Well, Blue Devils in Democracy can help. This service club works to provide civic engagement opportunities that goes towards earning a civic engagement seal on your diploma. Join the Remind Coach shown on screen for more meeting information.
Have you ever wanted to join Spanish Honor Society? Well, you're in luck, but there are some requirements. You must have a minimum of 2 years of high school Spanish, an A average in the class, and a teacher's recommendation. The application window closes October 22nd, so you better hurry. If you want more information, please email either your Spanish teacher or Senora Berry. Now, off to you, Jalen.
This is BDN Sports with Jalen Scott.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Blue Devil Sports. I'll provide the score, stats, and facts about our sports programs here at Marietta High School. I'm your junior reporter, Jalen Scott, and we're not going to waste any time here today, so we're going to head straight into varsity softball, whose season met a very unfortunate fate in the last week. In pretty much the same fashion that varsity volleyball had their season ended a few weeks ago, the Blue Devils were just short of a playoff spot. A loss against Hillgrove 12-1 at their field, and the final game of the regular season being 11-3 loss against North Paulding effectively put a seal on this 2020 to 2021 season. And as aforementioned in the opening sentence of this paragraph, there will be no playoffs this year. Speaking of no playoffs this year, that was the case for varsity volleyball. However, there are still games being played in the case of a regional tournament that's been going on over the past week or so. And I'll be completely honest, I was completely unaware that this was going on until I checked some sources, aka MaxPreps. Anyways, on the 13th of last week, there was a matchup between Marietta and Hillgrove that ended with a 3-0 loss for the Blue Devils. And as of the recording of this segment, I haven't been able to find any information on this regional tournament so far. And now we'll shift our focus over to varsity football, who did not have a game last week like I ever saw hyped up. But this week they do have a game, and it'll be our homecoming game against the North Paulding Wolfpack at the loving confines of Northcutt Stadium. Like any other Friday night varsity game this season, kickoff will commence at 7:30 p.m., and we hope to see you all there. With all that being said, another segment of Blue Devil Sports will be coming to an end.
Have you heard about that? There's a killer with us.
A killer? What?
Yeah, they're saying that he has a hammer in his hand and he's killing people.
Interesting. I wonder who that could be.
Oh!
Oh!
So, why was this meeting called?
I found Blue dead in the electric room. And it looked like he was hit with a hammer or something.
So who did it?
It's obviously green, guys. We have to vote green out here, right?
Okay, green's kind of sus. Kind of sus.
Okay.
Wait, you guys are kicking me out because I found the body?
Okay, no more explaining. Is everybody ready to vote?
Wait, so you guys are just gonna kick me out now?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Whoa, wait, you can't do this. Ah!
Oh no.
It is always red. You always gotta look out for red. Even if they didn't do it, you gotta inspect them further. But it's okay. Win some, lose some. Anyways, that was this week's episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next week. I've been your host, Layla Simmons, and I hope you all have a good morning, Marietta.